My name is Ragini Upadhyay. I'm an artist from Nepal. This is the Bodhanath, and how the footstep is also symbol. My work is very much what my country need. Art is not only for art's sake, it has to be for the life, how you can change and improve the life of the human being. If I wouldn't be an artist, my life would have very difficult. That's my feeling. Yeah, these are the mythological form which I do. Everything has a symbolic meaning, and here, look.
She combines mythology with modern reality. She combines history with the past, with the contemporary times. She locates the irony inherent in this contradiction between the tradition and modernity. And she chooses the traditional motifs, images, and then she fills this with new meaning of the time she is living in.
One topic, the painting was called Goddess and Woman Mythology and Reality. So I compare goddess, which has been so much respected in our country, and women in the temples, they are really worshipped. But the real life, it's so hard to be a woman.
Okay, we have some kind of grand opening. I have no idea what's in this, but Ragini made it. And for those who haven't met Ragini yet, that huge, gorgeous painting of the flying Kumari was made by her.
The Kumari is a living goddess. There's different theories behind why they started the Kumari. Part of it was to protect young women, because if you make them goddesses, then they're not touchable. You can't abuse them.
I feel like the situation of the woman in Nepal is like this living goddess. Living goddess means like you don't move. You are sitting there as a doll, decorative doll. But you got a gold to wear, you got some nice saris to wear, you get a food, but no freedom.
I think that what Ragini does with the Kumari in this painting is she's flying free, but she's bleeding at the same time. It's the golden cage, of women in general, of women in South Asia, where there's the goddess that's worshipped on high, and yet women who have to slave all day and maybe be the last to eat, or, so it's that incredible juxtaposition in her work that is very universal and very symbolic and yet very personal at the same time.
I just wanted to explain about it. This is Natasha.
Is that Natasha?
Flying over the Kathmandu with her heart. And here her feeling as like a horse is going, moving. And it's a mountain here. And Buddha is surprisingly seeing with his eyes what's going here,
She's one of the most prominent artists in Nepal, who very interestingly has good reception both among the expatriates as well as the native viewers.
For me, it's important that an artist is not simply a person who lives in a kind of bubble, but in reality. And so I think she understands the history of her country. I think she understands very well the fragile and volatile moment of the history of Nepal. And that gives me a fantastic background in the knowledge I need in order to understand what is going on in Nepal. Don't forget that I am a diplomat, so therefore I should know what is going on in this country.
So in that time, I had made a painting called Arrested Time. I had this feeling that, someone is trying to hold the time, to tie in the rope the time. After the king announcement, so I felt like 1 week it was the whole Kathmandu was so quiet, I tried that how the country has been arrested, So that time I was a bit scared because in this king wheel, after the King Gyanendra, I had made a big gap, and it was a question mark there that who will be tomorrow? Does he knows what will be tomorrow? Yeah, but thank to the God that our expression of art, it's not very clear. It's a very strong message in it, but many people don't understand that. So maybe until now I'm not in prison. Because if I would have write in the words, I would be. All the change has come because of the power of public. There is no power of king or any minister or anything, The power, public itself is the power.
In Nepal, we had one blessing in disguise. Our art censors were all stupid people, they didn't understand art. Very stupid, they didn't understand. What is this? Oh, take this away. In literature also, in poetry also, we wrote very strong poems. And we sent them to the censor. Censors say, oh, this is not a poem, take it away. So that was one advantage. The censors didn't understand.
This is very important, and this is like all my work here is for sale, but not this one, because that's a memory of my father. And he was great, he was a great father for I think for the girls also, because for the education there was no difference. And then he always used to tell me that, you see, if you wanted to do anything in their life, be like an elephant. There are many dogs which is barking because they see that this is something unique, big thing is coming, because they never seen that. But the elephant doesn't care because he just go where he has to go. So be like elephant, and these kind of dogs, people, they bark, but then later on they will be in their own home because they cannot do anything for you.
Oh, that's so
and this is me, this is me, which is, as a female going as a, she has a butterfly in her mind, not to fly,
A lot of people say that Nepal was asleep for a long time, and it woke up really recently. And Ragini is very much part of that awakening. She represents that. That piece that I bought about the people's movement is going to be my reminder of having seen what I've seen in Nepal, having seen democracy return, having seen the struggles that people are still continuing to really build it and really create a lasting peace, which, as you know, is still very tenuous. So I think her work will always be my reminder.